Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to make this cute little rooster. I have the materials list as well as the written pattern down below and all the information you need to know about the farm blanket I am making with these little farm animals. So to start, we're going to make a magic ring. We're going to chain up 2. And we're going to make 10 half double crochets right into this ring. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, go ahead and grab this little tail end and pull it tight so it closes up the ring. And we are joining to the first half double crochet in the round. So that means the first chain 2 in the beginning won't count as a stitch. It's just going to hang out there. Okay. For round 2, we're going to chain up 2. 1, 2. And we are going to make 2 half double crochets in each stitch around. So essentially what we're doing is increasing to make the circle bigger. So there's 1 and 2 in the same stitch. 1, 2 in the same stitch. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that all the way around. You can pause here and I'll meet you back when you're done with round 2. So now once you're at the end of round 2, go ahead and join to the first half double crochet. Again, those chain 2s in the beginning won't be counted as a stitch. So for our third and final row of the head, chain up 2. And if you like to count stitches, the first row is 10 and then the second row is 20. So for this third round, we are going to increase every other stitch to make the circle larger. So we will increase in the first stitch, which means we're going to put 2 half double crochets in that same stitch. 1, 2 in the same stitch, and then in the next one just 1 half double crochet. And that is the pattern all the way around. So we'll increase every other stitch. So we increased and then 1 half double crochet. Next stitch we're going to increase. So that's 2 half double crochets. And then 1 half double crochet. And then 2 half double crochets. So go ahead and do that all the way around for round 3, and then I will meet you back here when you're finished. Okay, once you're at the end of round 3, go ahead and join to the first half double crochet, and then we are going to change colors. So I'm changing to a red color to make the comb of the rooster, or that little thing on top of his head. So once you've changed colors, chain up 3, and then we are going to double crochet in that same chain 3 space. So the same space where you attach the yarn, you're going to make a double crochet. Okay, and then we're going to chain 3 again. And then we are going to slip stitch again in that same space. So we have one little bump there for his comb. Now we are going to skip a stitch. So skip one and then slip stitch into the next. We're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet in that same space. Chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to slip stitch again in that same space to make that second little part of his comb. Okay, we're going to skip the next one and then slip stitch into the next. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet into that same space. Chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And then slip stitch into that same space. And then we're going to fasten off. And that will complete the rooster's comb on the top of his head. So now the basic shape of his head is complete. I'm going to grab some safety eyes and some yellow yarn for his beak, and I'll meet you back here. So here I have my 6mm safety eyes. Go ahead and stick them in. Try to stick them in a stitch versus in between 2 stitches because they can kind of pop out that way. So I'm going to put my eyes there and then use the backings to put them on. So there's little grooves on the safety eyes. So once you push them down really hard, you'll hear them click. And just make sure when you're putting these on, the eyes are where you want them, because once you put these on, they're pretty much stuck on there for good. Okay, so here I have my yellow yarn. I threaded it on my tapestry needle. I tied a couple knots on the bottom, and I'm going to make his beak. So it's going to be like a upside down triangle. So I'm going to start, see where the center hole is? I'm going to start on one side and then bring it over. And then I'm going to go down here because this is where I want the tip to be. And then I'll bring it back out, back up. So I'm basically just making the shape that I want first. And then I'm going to go ahead and start filling that in. There might be a better way to do this. I don't embroider or I don't do any type of cross stitch. So if you know a better way to do this, you can go ahead and do that however you would like. Okay, so that's basically filled in, and then I'm going to go back and do horizontal lines to fill it in that way. And then I'll just tie it on the back when I'm happy with it. And then I'm just going to cut all these extras because no one's going to see the back of this. So that is how you crochet a little rooster. I hope this was helpful, and thank you so much for watching.